Hello, my lovelies. My name is Oslin, and I am currently on my way to get a new bookshelf. So today we are going to be doing a little vlog of me getting a new bookshelf and then setting it up. Maybe getting some new books to put on it. We'll see. So I'll see you when I get my bookshelf. So I broke my book buying ban. I'm pretty excited about the books I bought, and it's okay. It's okay. I think the point is more so to just buy less books until I whittle down what I've got going here, which I'm doing decent at. And I just figured that it would fit in well with my new bookshelf video if I show you some of my new books and where I'm going to put them on my older TBR bookshelf. I also reorganized it a little bit, so I'll show you that. First of all, we're going to get into the new books I bought. I bought the whole Gold Rush Ranch series. So, yeah. Obviously, I've read six? I've read 6 Elsie books now, and I've really enjoyed all of them, so I mean this is a pretty sure bet here. And there have been more glimpses into like Violet and Cole's relationship in Powerless, the one that I'm reading now, than there have been in any of the previous Chestnut Springs books, so it's making me want to read the Gold Rush Ranch series more. So I'm excited to have it. And I think they're actually quite pretty. I feel like on video they just for some reason they don't look as good as they do in real life. I feel like they're pretty nice. Oh. Okay. I don't know if this one is just the only one that has the sticker, but apparently this one's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So, yeah, I really like these covers, personally. Looks like we got a hockey player here. I didn't even read the synopses. I was like, before we even talked about going to Barnes & Noble, I was thinking the next time we go, I want to look for the whole Gold Rush Ranch series so I can just get Elsie's backlist out of the way. I feel like she's really good at incorporating different tropes and stuff too. This one's the first one in the series. You can pass. Okay, sorry. It's okay. Apparently, this one's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I don't know if any of the rest of them are, and they just don't have the sticker though.
Like the whole book or just the cover?
Yes, it comes with special art. I think that's part of the special content. There might be a bonus chapter. A Chestnut Springs teaser. What? Okay, so this was the last one in the series. I guess only a false start was the Barnes & Noble exclusive because I don't think any of the other ones have the art in them now. That's cool, I guess. I literally just noticed that, so. And then I got 2 books that I've never heard of, and I looked them up on Goodreads, and they're very unknown, I guess. They each have like 10,000 reviews, so very excited. First one is You Lucky Dog by Julia London, and this one my boyfriend pointed it out to me. And it sounds very cute. It's about this woman that like rescues a basset hound because she's depressed or something. And I think she has like a dog walker or something like that. Yeah, she has a dog walker, and her dog walker accidentally switched out her basset hound for another basset hound. And then her and the owner of the other basset hound start like having play dates with the dogs because the dogs really like each other. So that sounds really, really cute. And then I got Cross My Heart by Roxy Sloan. And this is a dark academia romance, it's just my first dark academia romance that I will read, unless I happen to read Ninth House before this, but I don't know if I will. I'm pretty excited for this one. The synopsis is pretty short, it doesn't really give you that much, but it sounds pretty intriguing. And then I got His and Hers by Alice Feeney. I read Sometimes I Lie, but I don't own it. I think I read it on my phone like a year ago. And then I also read Beautiful Ugly. I got that through Book of the Month before I canceled it. So I'm excited for this one. I mean, I don't really know that much about this one either. I just would like to read more of Alice. Oh no, my light died. I would like to read more of Alice Feeney's backlist, so I just had my boyfriend pick out one of her books at random, so yeah. I guess I'll move you in closer and show you where I'm putting them on my bookshelves. So, if I tilt it up, I moved all my thrillers down. So now it's just my hardcover thrillers up there. And then my cozy mysteries I kept right there because they're cute how they are. So I moved all my thrillers onto the horror shelf. I didn't have that many thrillers left, to be honest. I don't know. Just not... I don't know what it is. Like... I guess maybe... I just feel like thrillers are more hit or miss, so I'd rather not just buy them randomly, maybe. I'll put my one thriller in there. Hopefully it doesn't fall, because I don't think this will fit in there. Whatever. Now again, unfortunately you can't see it that well, but I moved all of my romance books over more. So there's like a big gap here, so I can fill it. It's my Gold Rush Ranch series. Kind of liking how I have it though, with like fantasy romance and then dark romance and then contemporary romance. So I think I'll keep it like that. Oh. I'm gonna have to look up the series order for these later and put them in the right order because it's gonna bother me if I don't have them in series order, but for now I'll just put them in there. All I know is this is the start and this is the end. Oh. Is it too much to ask that her name would line up on all of the book spines? Oh my god, I forgot to mention. I noticed, and I gotta check these ones. Oh, they don't even have a blurb on them. It's your first series, though. Oh, do the spines line up? Maybe. Yeah, I think they do. Well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I have them in the right order, because the spines line up. Anyway. I don't know if this is normal. Tell me if it is. Maybe it is normal, and I'm just, like, not super aware. But, like, I think the first 3 books in the Chestnut Springs series have the same author blurb. And then the last 2 books in Chestnut Springs and the first 2 books in Rose Hill, I believe, all have the same blurb too. Yeah, that was weird to me. Please let me know if that's normal. But that's the romance shelf now with Gold Rush Ranch added. Made the gap I have a lot smaller, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna give you a tour of my Red Books bookshelf. I reorganized that one just a little bit because I had the books spread out more and it was kind of making me anxious because I don't want it to get too top heavy, but yeah. Every time that I try to film this final tour, I get interrupted. And now I'm being interrupted. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Anyways, every time that I try to film this final tour, I get interrupted by something. Don't. So I'm gonna try. So anyways, up on this top shelf, I have my boyfriend's first 2 volumes of Berserk, and then we have some Minecraft Legos. And then empty shelf. I think I've said it a couple times already, but this shelf is for my books that I've already read. So, and then this one I have a cool cover of The Shining and then Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. And then I have some books over here that I did not really like that much, so I turned them around. I'll probably like donate them or sell them at some point. And then on this shelf, I have all of my manga that I've read. Witch Hat Atelier, Blood on the Tracks, Goodnight Pun Pun, Alley, and Monster. And then my like literary fiction or stuff that doesn't fit into horror, thriller, or romance. And then down here is my romance shelf. I have my Elsie Silvers. And I'm so sad I don't have the Mountain Spine for Wild Love, but whatever. And then my fantasy romance is all on this side. Crescent City, Fourth Wing, Onyx Storm. I need to get a copy of Iron Flame, but I'm trying to decide which one to get. And then The Stars Are Dying. I kind of want to display that one differently, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do The Stars Are Dying and The Night is Defying like next to each other like I have these two. And then on my bottom shelf is all my thrillers and horrors. So on the right I have thrillers and on the left I have horror. So there's all my thrillers. I don't have any hardcover horrors. Besides Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. And then here's all my horrors. Pretty slay. I'll probably organize them differently at some point. And that is really all I have for this one. At the end of this month, I'm gonna add all of the books that I read this month to my shelf. So maybe at the end of every wrap up, I'll do a little like bookshelf update. But yeah, that's all I've got. So subscribe if you liked hanging out with me, and see you in the next one.